You know, the thing that I discovered, my daughter brought to my attention is, you know, again, the whole idea of a farmer's market is so stupid. These farmers spend hours picking all this stuff, taking it there, sit there all day long. They take a lot of it home and it can't be used. You should just tell people, come to my farm, bring your bag.
I know. Right. Come to the farm.
You know, and they can see what they want, pick it, put it in their own bag. All you need is a scale. Take their money. It's a part of your. You know, you're not going to keep doing what you're doing, kind of a thing. And they feel so connected to their food source. I was there.
Oh, yeah.
I saw it. I know where it's growing. You know, kind of thing. It's just so dumb how hard we work.
Yeah, you're right.
And I'll tell you something that I learned from my daughter is that when you're growing nutrient-dense food, it is impossible to meet the demand. I have 7 kids and I never gave them money. If they wanted money, they had to go work,
right.
and they would go babysit. And so this one of my daughters, her name's Divorce. She's a real character. Says, "Dad, I want you to take me to the farmer's market. I need to get some money." Now, when you go to farmer's market, people have designated spots that you pay for.
Yeah.
She didn't have one. She just showed up, put her stuff on the ground, and I watched vendors come out of their places and buy her out in 15-20 minutes every week.
Because they knew what it was.
And these are farmers selling produce. The customers never got to her stuff.
Right.
Vendors bought her out.
Right.
And she's okay, Dad, we can go home now.
Mm-hmm.
They're there all day long and they're taking stuff home. And she's emptied out in 15 minutes. And I got it. Like, when you're growing nutrient-dense food, it's impossible to meet the demand. Impossible.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It was awesome to watch. Okay, Dad, we can go home.
Yeah, that's great.
15 minutes.
And they weren't reselling.
No, they're taking that home.
They were
to eat.
taking that home to eat.
They want the good stuff for themselves.
Yeah, and they knew.
Wow.
They're farmers. They knew what was good.
Yeah, that's.
You know, it was awesome for me to watch because I never sold anything. I was always giving it away. But you know, my kids are not stupid. That, you know, she saw a market. So
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
man, I can make money.
Yeah, why not?
And it just would make such sense, you know, just to have them come to your place at their convenience. Don't, you know, go to all this trouble to package this stuff and you know.
Pay for those spots.
And you sit there all day long waiting.
They're not cheap.
You know, yeah, it's just a waste of time sitting, you know, just like, come on, man, just, you know, get on with life.
Who has the space for the goods?
Exactly.
Well, a lot of times though, those farmers are doing monocrops or maybe 3 different types of things. And if I want to go somewhere, I want to be able to have it be like Safeway where I can get this and this and this and this and this. Kind of like it is here.
So tell them to change. Meet the demand. If you want to make money, you know, meet the demand. It's like, this is, you know, simple. I mean, economics 101, folks. I mean, it's, you know.
Well, see, that's what I've been thinking about this last winter. Is how can I, you know, I have an acre. I mow a lot of it. I really don't want to go work for somebody else again. Last year I've been working the yard.
Yeah.
Learning this stuff, and it's like, man, if I can make my own property, why not?
I'm telling you though, the future is going to be huge. If you're paying attention to where the billionaires are investing today, it's all in food and farms.
I'm sure.
Live, healthy, nutritious food is going to be a huge commodity in the future. You can't live without it. You have to have food, and the stuff in the store is poisonous. So if you're growing good stuff, I'm telling you, man, it's, like I say, it's going to be impossible to beat the demand.
Well, we're also talking about how everything's going up in price too right now. All the fruits and vegetables and meats, and so the more of it you can create yourself.
Yeah.
That's because
It's an independence. This is a place of, like, you know,
right.
I'm not dependent on these systems that can so easily fail. And again, just the whole idea of all this poisonous food. People are sick today because their food's corrupted.
Totally. Yeah.
You know, the stuff is poisonous. You know, and again, like I was sharing with Thomas, is, you know, they don't teach you history in school, so none of us have any idea how everybody lived for thousands of years.
Yeah.
You know, this whole idea of what we're doing now only has happened for the last 60. You know, for the thousands of years, people have lived, you know, agrarian, they've grown all their own food in small spaces and lived just fine. And we don't know that because we're not taught history, and so we think this is how you have to do it.